And let us start to roll up and down the here's Don. Hello, Don.
Hey,
Good morning. We're rolling up and down the hands, the fingers, and into the palm and the pads of the pinky and the thumb and down on the wrist and up across the knuckles. And let's take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And release and go to the other hand and squeeze. And release, go back to the first hand. Squeeze. Release, and the second hand one more time. And let's go around the back. And switch, 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 switch. And then through the legs, hinging at the waist, keep the head back, spine neutral, switch, switch, switch. All right, let's put the ball on the floor and assess how the feet are feeling. Make a note of it and step on the ball right in the middle of the foot 3 times. Bring the ball to the knuckles, press down on each, going across 1 time. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Good morning, Suzanne. And bring the ball to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and squeeze. Release and separate the toes. Squeeze again. Roll across, no, wiggle the toes, I'm sorry. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. Bring the other foot to the middle of the ball to the middle of the foot and press down 3 times up to the knuckles. Slide it across the knuckles. Middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise them up and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And move it all around. Three, two, one, release, get the ball out of the way, reassess, and let's do some wood chops through the middle of the legs 7 times. Hinging at the waist, keeping the spine neutral. And then diagonally across the body. In one direction. And then the other. And then let's shake the tree. Three, two, one, center and twist at the waist, swinging the arms. And center. We're going to do some energy grounding by shifting the weight from one foot to the other, moving the hands in front, up and down the spine in front. You move your hand up, you're coming up on your toes on that side. So it goes down, you're going back on your heel on that side. Not, you don't have to go tippy toes, just shifting your weight slightly forward. And the hands start to expand. And we'll move right into walking in place or marching in place or jogging. Today we're going to do Yoav Suprun's functional movements. So that will involve sit to stands, squat of one sort, not too rapid. And if you want to do squats, go ahead. But I think I'm going to sprint myself. Whatever you do, including exactly what you're doing, be careful and safe. Above all, to get started, we got in yoga in the after class in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Funny. And 30. Take 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise the hands up. Reach up. Come down if you're on your toes and bend back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. Come back to center. Lower the hands, press out at the chest. Really separating those scapula. And come on back down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Raise them up. And see if you can go a little higher. Come on back down. Yep, we'll shrug. And roll back. And forward. And extend the arms. And give yourself a big bear hug. Extend again, cross again, and bring the other arm on top. Let's do one more, reversing the position of the arms again. And the last one. Extend the arms again and rotate. Reverse direction. One thumb down, one hand down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Bring both arms down to an L and squeeze those shoulder blades together, holding and releasing. Squeeze again. And release. And one more time, squeeze. And release. And arms extended in front, pull back on the fingers. Point the fingers down and pull back. And flop the wrist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist. Other hand, fingers up. And down. And flopped. And by your side, let's rotate the neck. Go the other way. And nod. And go ear to shoulder. Tuck in your chin. Look to one side. Drop your chin to your collarbone. Then look up. Bring it back to center, still tucked. Look to one side. Drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, let's do a side lunge. And go the other way. Come back to center, bring your feet in, hinge at the waist, unlock the knees, drop the hands, keep the spine neutral. And come on up, turn to one side, front leg. Knee is bent, back leg, you're pressing on the rear heel, which is the only one you have, obviously. It was a long, busy day yesterday, and I am having trouble communicating today. At any rate, let's try it the other way. And come back to center and grab a stick. We're doing the Booyah stick routine. So we're going to start with some flip-flops. And then we're going to make some nice big circles out in front. And then reverse. And then go laterally in one direction. And then the other. And then let's bring the stick behind the back and the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. If you can bend back, do so, otherwise just keep twisting. Come back up, tuck in the chin, peck, like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the neck. Extend the arms, twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Then lift the stick up over the head, down below the waist, back up over the head, and if you can, back down. But otherwise, just keep it at the top. Bring it to the chest, palms facing out, flop the wrists. And push out. Bring the stick to one side, hands at or near the top. Swing behind. And then to the other side. And then to the middle, holding on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two come up on your toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. And yeah, we're going to do the Booyah balance. So you can hold the stick in one hand and put all your weight on one foot, on the toe of the other foot, kind of lift it if you can. You can also hold the stick if you feel safe enough. Up at your shoulders, start moving the foot around if you can. And then start moving the stick around if you can. Three, two, one. Same thing on the other side. Stick on the ground if you need it for support. Keep it there if you need it. Otherwise, you can pick it up. Three, two, one, and down. All right, let's put the stick down and grab a chair. Just gonna do some sit to stands. We'll do 12 today. The idea is to just sit down and get up. Now, if you can, cross your hands at the chest, but if you need to, you can push off the side, or to progress it a little bit, you can put your hands in front or up above your head, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to start like this. We're going to do 12. 1, sit all the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great exercise to do, as I often say, whenever you're sitting down to a meal or sitting down to watch television, think about doing 10 or 12 of those. Second we're going to do is the up and down. No, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that this week. Let's do the balance. Now you can hold on to the back of a chair as if it was the counter in your bathroom, or hold on to a desktop or whatever, but practice standing on one foot and brushing your teeth. Again, something to do every night or every morning or every afternoon, whenever you're brushing your teeth. And let's say we're finished there. And we're going to go to the other leg. Same thing. And of course, if you don't need to hold on, then don't. All right, put that down. Great one to do frequently. And here's something you can do in your hall. Just walk sideways, look straight ahead, step out, step out. You have the wall behind you. Looking straight ahead. And of course, in your hallway, you're going to have more steps than I've got here. But just walk back and forth, sideways. And another one to do from time to time is to go to a wall and do some push-ups. Or you can do it if you want to increase the intensity a little, just go to a countertop and come out and do a couple of push-ups. I'm going to do 6 here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And just to repeat some of the other things, Suprun suggests walking 10 or 15 minutes 4 or 5 times a day. Even if you take a nice long walk routinely, try to get up, walk around 10, 15 minutes. And if you've got stairs handy, try to climb them 2 or 3 sets of 15 or 20 steps 2 or 3 times a day. Great way to keep yourself in shape doing routine things. All right, going to do the breathing. We're doing a deep inhale in through the nostrils, and then an exhilarating exhale with a whoosh or a aha or a whoosh or a whatever. Do 5. Inhale. And let's rub our hands together, cultivating chi and forming a chi ball. Which in its way is dancing us around, expanding, contracting, and we're shifting weight from one channel to the other, like water flowing. And center. I don't know what happened to the light here. Center. 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Closing on that inhale. Exhaling and sending it out. And center. 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. And scoop it up from the earth. And all right. Everybody good?
Thanks, Tom.
Don, take care. Good to see you. Have a great weekend.
Thanks,
I
you
don't see you
too.
tomorrow. I am going to get the insight timer going. Today's wise comment is, let's see. Act the way you'd like to be, and soon you'll be the way you act. And you know who said that? My hero, Leonard Cohen. All right. Gonna go to the timer itself. Meet you on the floor shortly.
I may not be able to stay the whole time, Tom.
Okay, I hear you. You got muted again.
Fridays seem to get decimated. Oh, well.
You do what you can when you can, right? Going to, all right, it's going, it's counting down. Meet you on the floor, 15, no, 9 seconds in the cat position. And cat. Cobra. Cat. Sit down here. Child's pose. Sit on here. Dragon. Dragon. Where's the needle? Where's the needle? What? Or sleeping song. One. Move to your chest. foot. Knees to chest. And foot.